We are back for episode 2 of the viewer deck series that I'm doing right now, and if you guys want to be part of the series, what you do is you make a donation of $20 Canadian or more and send me an email with the deck that you want me to play. I'll play it as is for 4 to 5 games, and then I'll make my recommendations or comments at the end of that, and then play a couple more games with any revisions necessary and kind of show what I think it should accomplish. Now, getting into this deck here, we have Carapace Leader ability, and it looks like it's meant to be a Death Wish deck that focuses on Ysgith incantation. So with this one here, you consume an allied unit, and then whenever you play a unit with Death Wish, trigger the Death Wish ability, which is going to be really good for cards like the Imperial Mana Core, for the Rot Fiend, you know, just wiping the board altogether, or a backup to that being the Harpy Egg, and just getting a bunch of Harpies on the row, and then following up with maybe a Bridge Troll to kind of boost that sort of thing. I've seen decks like this in the past being played where you would replicate the Ysgith incantation with the Arrakis Queen, and then you would bring that all back with, you know, Witch's Sabbath, which was at the time a lot less expensive. I think right now it's, there we go, sitting at 13 provisions. So maybe that's why it was avoided in this case, because it was a little bit greedy on the provision front, and they just wanted something that kind of plays a little quicker and isn't as dependent on one card sticking, so I can respect that. I like the play of the Haunt. It's been a little while since I've played the Haunt. I think it's a really cool scenario. Looks really creepy at the same time, but you know, you're getting a few consumes out of that, and overall just an underplayed card, so I'm excited to kind of get back into that there. We have a Baya to sort of proc Death Wish abilities on things that are already on the board. We have a lot of thinning with the Brewis Ritual, with the Oniro, and with the Riders, so I'm excited about that. Of course, Vellum as well. Maybe just a wild card, not sure what to throw in the spot, but it will guarantee a card that we need late game, so it could actually be very beneficial to have something like that. I'm not going to knock it until I try it. At a first glance, I'm wondering why maybe we went the Desert Banshee route instead of the Slizzard route, because generally when you're playing Death Wish with Carapace, you could afford to use a Slizzard because you could boost it, you can give it Veil, and then you have a consume every single turn, so it kind of helps with that problem, whereas the Desert Banshee is an engine when I do play a Death Wish card, but you only get one consume out of it. So I want to see how it rolls out, if we have enough consumes, if it has enough tempo, and if we can get this to stick. I think it would be a really good combo. So again, let's give it a try, see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So heading into the first games here. Okay, first up here we got Onslaught, Skellige. So Dagon in hand's actually pretty nice here. Let's get a bunch of things infused. I'm pretty sure we wanted to put back one of these. This is okay. Maybe we just put that back. It's kind of an awkward hand if I don't have Ritual, but I'm not playing into an Erendite in this deck, so it doesn't matter that much. It's just that I missed this. I missed the Riders. I missed Oniro. Here. I think that's fine. I do know that now it's going to be really tough to kill these. I think I'm just going to go and try to snipe one. Nope. We'll just keep it as the engine now. And then we'll just try to get down the Hound and sort of play in that way. We gotta split the rows in case they put Cataclysm down. So what we'll do here is try to engine out a Banshee as well before we play any Death Wish stuff. I think in this deck, I'm allowed to extend with Dettlaff to try to win.
Sure as my forebears haunt the seas.
I just wonder if I'm supposed to essentially play both of them and then take the Dettlaff. It's not looking good. They're just gonna kill the back. I mean, it's a little wasted though. Brings it back, gets the hits. I mean, we probably still go here. Because I do have the reach with the Dettlaff still. This plays for 10 points, 11. This is getting ugly.
What I see is not on any map.
Sure. I think we're taking this, and then we're gonna see if they go. If they go, I might Dettlaff, depending on how hard they go here. Because they did use, like, leader charge and all that. Wow, okay. Okay, that's enough for me. We got some carryover. Now it's about pulling those cards, right? I think this goes... One of these has to go back. Like, I mean, we have these two, and then we have that. This goes back for now. Haunt is great. That means this can... This can go back. I'm just not pulling anything. Do we haunt open? Or do we just take the rider? I think we just rider here. Part of me wants to obviously consume this, but I think I'm just going to do one of these. If I'm going to play a random gold card from the deck, it better be a good one. We'll save that to last. There are too many in the deck. Knowing me, I'll probably get a buyout, but... yeah, I guess we... Do we? Maybe... I just want to stay ahead here. I don't want to overcommit. See? So we do keep card, which is impressive. Round one, I think maybe they spent a bit too much. Okay, we got something here. This goes back. 1, 2, 3. I need to put back a Death Wish unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. We double proc that. I'm not gonna get. Do you think they have Heat Wave? They have Yestiana, so probably not. They also have Bran. I think I'm just gonna take it, honestly. What's nice is I can avoid the infusions to an extent. This is not going the way that I want it to go, but we are hard countering a little bit here because we have okay, good. That's exactly what I need. The problem is this is anti-synergistic to have Vellum with Manticore. Yeah, this is not very good. See, it just hits for the 1. And then I'm not sure what we do with Dettlaff, to be honest with you. I think we have to take this up. I've got 1 consume for the debt. Okay, we're getting actually pretty close. This game looks like we're running away with it at this point, though. I'm actually glad that we were able to roll this out. And despite incantation being, you know, the incantation with the mana core play being kind of anti-synergistic, it was kind of really helpful that we got it together with that, so. I misclicked, my bad. I actually don't think I'm spending this. We still win, but I meant to put it here. I actually think it's more points because the Death Wish boost, we hit for 4, plus we kill with 3, plus we damage a 5. So, that's okay. It's still a win, but... yeah, good enough. Alright, we got Blood Scent coming up here next. So I actually do have my thinning, which is cool. So we're going to go for Dagon and then Brewis. Not a double proc, unless I want to go Weavis, but I kind of want to make a round out of Weavis. And Wild Hunt Hound, I think it's going to be difficult to keep dominance in this, so I'm just going to put it back for now. Velen's going to go back for now as well, because I don't think we're going to have a good pull in round 1. We might have to go deep. And I'm going to put this back because I don't want too many Deathwish cards here. So let's just do this. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. We like the Harpies in this deck, I think, so let's go there. This would be an amazing mana core, but I have to practice Restraint, I think. Oh. You can't make this up, brother. So we're gonna sandwich that real quick. Oh my gosh. This is what I do for, man. Like... Jeez. That's the most satisfying thing I think I've done in Gwent for the last month. Now we're just grasping here, aren't we? I'll take the thin and we'll leave. Good luck. Oh, shoot. I'm still not going to care that much. I think I'm fine. Spirit Tip tells me Renfree? Yeah. So reverse went uneven. They don't even get the thin. That's disgusting. I think I'm just gonna go in crazy with it. If they let me. Listen, it's important to include games like this because we smoked them pretty hard in round 1, so. It's, yeah, it's a shame. I mean, there's a good chance I get what I want here. All 3 of them are actually not that bad. So when you thin properly, the Vellum's pretty nice. It's just I don't like this interaction at all. Oh, that's on me. Oh, I'm so dumb. I was just gameplay chatting here and wasn't even thinking about it. It's okay. It's alright. We're gonna play this and just abuse. We'll do the Vellum thing later. That's the only workaround.
Your deepest, darkest dreams, I can make them real.
I think they have a lock somewhere. But watch they take a Geralt or something. I mean, even if so. No, they don't got it. That's cool. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna do what it do here. That's annoying. That is so annoying. I would be pissed. Let's roll the Haunt here. So they can't bond it, yeah. They don't have Tall Punish, they would have used it. Wouldn't that be amazing? This is kind of getting nasty, isn't it? I don't have any control though. Let's go for the thin.
Faces difficult choices.
Am I waiting on that? That's fine. Bleeding on 1's better than bleeding on 3. Unpopular opinion, but it might actually be worth passing here. Just because that engine superiority on their side of the board is kind of getting out of hand here, so at least I get 1 card, I might get 2, I probably just get 1. There it is. And then I still have debt left to win the game. Okay. What's my best option here? Probably this. It's definitely not this. Okay. I gotta make a sandwich and just eat it in the middle. At least we could avoid bleeding for 1 turn. Summon it to the same row, so we create the pocket on melee, we eat it that way. Spear tip at 13. I mean, they might have enough points to win this. I don't think they have any sort of tall punish, though. Just from a provision standpoint, the spear tip combo with the Osroll, and then the Unseen Elder Oriana, I'd be really surprised if they had, like... Okay, so... It could have very well just been... It's this, because they're going to give bleeding, and then we're going to eat them both. And then we'll play her, then we'll play this. I don't know, Regis could still beat me here. You should have taken the 3 before. I guess this is the last instance of bleeding, and then it's whatever else. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. Should be fine, right? Should be? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We sit on a 2-card advantage here. Alright, we got Fruits of Ysgith coming up here for game number 3. We do go first, that's cool. I do have a Baya as well. I do have Dagon. I think This can go back for now. This can go back for now. And this can go back for now. I just need more consume stuff, you know? I'm gonna try to save Weavis for later. There's no Purify in this deck, so we actually have to take this. And just hope they don't have a Heat Wave first card. And then you're gonna tell me, well, why not Defender? Because it's so slow. I gotta save Defender for this play in round 3 or whatever. Or if I'm bleeding. Or they take... if they take a Pred Dive, it's still good. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. 5. Okay, we're gonna take Dagon here in a sec. If this is my list, which is in the top 5, I think, right now on Gwent, so it's possible, then we should be okay overall. 1, 2. This is not going to be that great in this matchup. 3, 4. I think we still choose it because we're going for gold cards, right? Let's take this so they can't tempo ahead. Nice, okay, we're doing okay here. Erendite's at 0, so...
Come to me.
I'm pretty sure we just go riders. I have nothing at all to stop that from going. Probably just the 4. I think that's where I have to leave, though. Yeah, okay. So they have the Gurney and Mamuna play, which I don't really have an answer to in a long round. 1 and 2. Okay, well, Deathwish and deck is guaranteed, or Detlef, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. This feels like the move that I gotta do here. I forgot I had a Pred Dive in that deck. Jeez. Okay. Well, there's only one. So card for card the same so far. There's a lock somewhere. I feel like this is the only way.
I must think of my folk.
Then they have to do their swing. Yeah. wonder if I just pass here, let them keep card. I can get rid of potentially a fruit though. No. That's great. Might have to just value trade some bronzes here, actually. This is at 3, so it's when it worships 4. So we just have basically one more worship in deck that we're going for here. We can play just about anything, honestly. I think this will suck later. Because we can get rid of the Witch Apprentice value in short round 3. Now they've spent the goals. They have Erendite, which won't be that scary because it just picked up in this round. I do have 2 consumes here, and I just need 1, so this can go. But we're stuck leaving on 2. Yeah, so what's it at now? Just so we know, 6? Okay. Seven, 8. That's what we want. And then we just find another one. I mean, yeah. I have no way to stop that either. Wow. That's really bad, actually. They're gonna get so many turns of this, man. The only way that I have here is if we essentially snipe it. We can't. Cyclops kills. So it just goes away. So yeah, this is the problem of like having no direct control. There's nothing worth saving anymore. So they can't destroy one of these. If they have a second Cyclops, they have to lose points on the Riptide exchange. But they're still getting it back because the extra, you know what I mean? Okay. So we still get Dagon back, but it's not nearly enough points. In this case, the Runaway Ethereal is just like crazy strong. So alright, next up here we got Invigorate Scoia'tael. I wonder why Magic Lamp's being used. So we do have this thin. I can pull in for the... It's probably going to be the ritual. Let's put some of this stuff back, though. There we go. So that's a good torque right there. We basically have to push to bleed this out. I'm pretty sure we're going for the harpies. When possible. That's annoying. I feel like they probably have a lock here. I don't have a purify in this list. Maybe I take this so that I can get the extra value. Yeah. So what are they going for? Destroy 8 or less? I guess I can't double proc it. Doesn't matter. The warships are just playing for the round at this point because they took the squirrel. So we're probably playing this first. We've got 3 5s. I think we're just better taking this for now. So they did have a Geralt the whole time? Okay. That's alright. 7's my tallest. I can go in for a rider here. Mata comes down, we get... That's okay. I might have to take Detlef to win the round.
A pleasure to bleed.
Unless I just go like this first. Maybe it is actually just to consume here, try to save Detlef. Okay. I think we did okay with that, honestly. These are the weakest cards here. Probably just a regular haunt after playing something like this. As far as gold cards go, though, it's 1 of 3. What I could do... Here's what I'm thinking. We take this first. I think we're doing this. They're going for it, okay. They're probably going to take this out at 7. But I think I'm still letting it sit. Really? If you control Merliga, you went for that instead of killing the engine?
Come to me.
Gotcha. That's a huge play. That's all the carryover from round 1. You just chill for a minute here.
Want to hurt us, would you? This moment, I've seen it already.
How far can we bleed this? Probably. Just like that, I guess. So they had Igni and Vanilla and 2 Tutors and Unicorns. So it's just Torque. I don't think there's anything crazy left besides that. I think we just keep this. That's perfect. To me, this looks like a game we should win.
Got business for me?
It's important that we keep that alive. That's a really good mana core.
You'll regret your mom ever squirted you out.
Silence.
We'll leave that there. We'll do a sandwich at the end, I think, because then we can consume that.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Okay, then Torque. Yeah, we're fine here.
Cursed idiots! I ought to ram you!
You could have just let it happen, man. I had to play the card. It's not that I was trying to BM, it's like literally if I don't play, I lose by 1 point. At least we got to win with like the obscure combo of playing a Haunt in 2025 and having Weavis down. It was fun. So overall, I was pretty successful with the deck, so I didn't feel the need to change a whole lot. There were a couple minor things that we can give a try, and the first one was taking out Prince Vellum and basically looking for other ways to pull cards in this deck. What I decided to do is go ahead and put in Curse Scroll opposed to Vellum, and then we can get the perfect hand in round 1 so that we can get our pulls and our thinning done in round 1 so that we can pull into our better stuff later. And I think that's kind of the way to go here. So, you know, a scroll comes in, that goes out. You know, if you're just perfect at the draw, maybe Urn of Shadows would be the best option, but I think Curse Scroll, given the fact that we want to set things up at certain times with this deck. And second to that, I didn't find the Defender was getting a whole lot of value. I know at most competitive decks right now are carrying at least one Purify option, so being able to get around a Defender doesn't help me too much. Because I have Veil already set up for important things, I'm guessing Weavis is a Veil target, and then, you know, the Slizzards in this case, or the Brewis Ritual if we want to greed it out. So we don't have to worry too much about having Defender, because a Heat Wave will come down on the card, and usually it'll trade pretty well. A Heat Wave for incantations and even play, you know what I mean? If they can't get to it, but that's kind of why I decided to just kind of take it out altogether, put in the Arrakis Queen, because this synergizes very well with Weavis Incantation. So to be able to actually consume something and then trigger that Death Wish on the same turn means we get another copy of the target. And because we can funnel things out more and we have more things to consume, I wanted to go ahead and put in the Giant Toads. So these are really good carryover options. And, you know, part of taking out Vellum was being able to fit this in. So we have 3 points of carryover plus a consume on demand per Toad. And then I put in the Slizzards opposed to the Banshees. I think the Banshee's really cool, given the fact that we get a 1 point per turn engine, assuming we're playing a Death Wish unit every turn. But it's not always the case, so I wanted to make sure that I have something, at least one of these can stick, and then after we trigger the Death Wish, we can then do a consume on the same turn. So I felt like that's kind of the way to go with this, and I want to give it a try like this, and this actually prevents us from having to use what I was referring to earlier would be like a Pellar option, because we get the consume immediately with both these every turn, and it just works out pretty sweet like that. So overall, having fun with it so far. Let's continue to play another couple games and see where it goes.
I know you're in trouble.
Little Blood Scent coming up here next. So good to have. This can go back for now, and this can go back to now, because we're going to be thinning out those, right? Not a lot we can do about that. I think Dagon here is appropriate. Doesn't matter where we go. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Probably the eggs. Okay, so they don't have Nekarats in hand, which is nice. I'm wondering if I should ever just clone the ritual. Probably not. That's kind of sweet. I'll put down a Slizzard next so that we can just save consumes. And the Toad here is good too. They want out quick. Yeah, let's take this one. Actually, it would be Slizzard first so that we can get it on the Toad play. Verena? Okay. Seeing Verena there is actually pretty good. I think we're supposed to take Maybe I should have taken this first so that we can boost something else, but it wouldn't have boosted anyways, so it doesn't matter. It's all the same, actually. I do have enough space to take the riders here. There we go. And then we'll leave. That's enough. Seeing Verena out in round 1's really good. Catechin out of the way, one of the Fletters, both of the Alps. I did get both of these consumed, which is nice, so we have a counter for the Dagon. Right? It's almost there. I mean, I don't think I need the sandwich, but there we go. That's going to complete the cycle. She doesn't feel as necessary, but especially with Dagon back, I think we just put it back. Get the pass on that. I don't like the idea of the long round against them, but we'll take... I just want to get both of these carry over and then the Dagon carry over. It feels good. Wow. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? Oh my gosh, it's literally like the last card in the deck. I think we're trying to play around bleeding early. Yeah, it's good because I do have Mana Core and we do have Rot Fiends. Like, there will be a lot of things we can deal with, except for... Actually, that's really good. I'm probably just going to take this, honestly. You like how I did it in slow-mo? Alright, we got Tilt Bro. That's a name I haven't seen in a very long time. He was a really good player back in 2022, 2021. Top 16, I believe, a couple months. This is kind of a weird hand, honestly. That's alright. I think what I'm supposed to do...
So, the innocent don't get reported.
Wow. It's gotta go Dagon and then Mana Core, doesn't it? This sucks. 1, 2, 3. Probably these.
Give up now.
Okay, I'm going Weavis. Because I can kill... Yeah.
Your shield, sir.
Oh, and the value... Sheesh. I should have just went Weavis first. But I think it's better to take out the carryover play. Whatever. I got my Dagon Tribs ready to go. There's some carryover there. Now we just gotta save, basically, as much as we can here. Play this. I definitely gotta make her premium after the video, okay? I think I have enough now I can afford it.
Long live Qcento, etc.
Can't really do anything about that. It's a really good spot to be in. Because I might be able to get out the Shield Maiden scenario stuff in round 2. What's my counter? 0. If I could pull the 2 toads, that'd be sweet. Okay, we like Haunt. This is kind of awkward because it's going to hit a shield more than likely. That's good. I think we can put this back. There we go. Let's do one of those. I think we cycle out Detlef here. I'm thinking I try to save Haunt for a short round 3 and just double proc with these and it could be enough. Balahoon's pretty serious. I think this is Lirio's deck. Like the 2650 MMR deck. I have an idea. I play... This is so greedy. Because it's devotion, I can do this, but... gonna play a Baya. I just hope they don't have Margarita. That's the only thing. They do.
What can I do for you?
That's on me, dude. That is on me, dude.
For a great Redania, from the mountains to the sea!
I mean, this is probably going to hit for not enough. So let's just do it like that. I'm at 2, 3, and then 4, and then Dagon comes out. This actually kind of, to me, looks like it could be 2-0 territory. Unless they have a hard reset, but I don't think they're running Baron.
I never sport on stamina!
I just keep rocking it here. Until I get out Shield Maiden plus Leader, I don't feel comfortable, so we have to keep going. We do take a Toad here. I'm wondering if I ever just not eat so that I can bring that 8 points for round 3, or do I need them right now? When he comes back, he just comes back. There it is.
Stand still in the presence of nobility, will ya?
At 4. I'm thinking I pass here, honestly. Feels to me like it's actually a pretty good pass, because then I can keep the carryover for later from the Dagon to match their pace here, but with card advantage. They have 4 points, I have 3. It's actually fairly even on that. If I just used a leader charge here on the Arrakis Queen, I would have been so much better. Because I would have just cycled out the Detlef a million times and probably just used one of these. So they do have Baron. That's perfect.
My lady, your elegance does draw jealous eyes.
Because had I gone in a little bit more, they would have just taken it anyways. Let's go back for now. We have everything we need. I'm just pulling in for this. So. Hard to say whether it's enough to win, but we'll certainly try. I don't know. It's kind of getting close here. They're getting 3 points per turn. I have a card advantage. It's not good. That's a little slow, though. If I can snipe that... Wouldn't that be something? Oh my gosh. And then we get the engine value from the Death Wish? Okay. I think we have it in the bag at this point. That's,
Lay down, my lady.
1 point per turn for now.
You wouldn't want to hurt us, would
And then this gets a boost as well. Doesn't matter where I play it. Yeah, we're good. And then they're gonna boost here. 2 cards and a leader. I'm good. I hope. Yeah. That was good, man.